In the fight to slow the spread of the coronavirus in the classroom, plexiglass dividers are being installed at all schools, elementary, middle, and high schools in Gulf Shores. The practice is standard in your schools in both Europe and Asia, but not required at most of our local schools. NBC 15's James Gordon joins us now to look at why it's one more tool to keep your children safe during this pandemic. James?
Kim, it's one more safety measure. Now, this one, of course, is not required, but the plan is for it to make a difference because sometimes teachers and students need to be face to face. There's no such thing as zero risk, but certain practices can lower the risk of an outbreak when it comes to any virus.
An actual sneeze or a cough, the droplets, their speed is 70 miles an hour. So think about how fast that is. If you're this close within 6 feet of a child without the plexiglass, how close that is.
And it's those droplets schools like Gulf Shores City schools hope to control, along with face coverings, especially when students sit face to face with each other or with a teacher.
And you may have 20 kids in a classroom, but they may be on 4 or 5 different levels. So pulling them together in the small group is a chance to take those 4 or 5 kids that are on that level and meet them where they are. And so that's the importance of pulling the small groups like that.
Small group instruction is many times required to teach math and reading, especially in the elementary and middle school grades. Nurses say if the students and teachers are sitting and wearing masks, it's less likely the droplets will scatter.
It's fantastic just to have every aspect that we can available to us, to have the schools open so the kids can keep coming to school. In the end, that's our ultimate goal.
From the water fountain to serving lunch outdoors, students are now surrounded with safety measures, with some measures like the plexiglass dividers being added just last week. At any age, the world seems different, and with every added change, the goal is to keep everyone as safe as possible.
I'm glad that we're at least back in school. I mean, I'm not sure what I would do if we had to stay virtual all year.
And when it comes to county schools, Baldwin County schools, well, they provided plexiglass for the office area, the secretaries, for example. Now, some teachers have put the barriers in their classrooms at their own discretion. Now we're live at Gulf Shores. James Gordon, NBC 15 News.